Hello and welcome back to our channel. So in this video we are going to understand how you can automatically add your Justdial leads as a new contact in your Google Contacts. So now here to automate the entire process, we are going to connect our Justdial with our Google Contacts using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So here to access the Pabbly Connect, you need to search for pabbly.com/connect on your browsers and it will take you to the homepage of Pabbly Connect. There you can see two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get free 100 tasks every month to explore the software. And if an existing user like me, then simply sign in. Now after signing in, you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. From here, you need to access Pabbly Connect by clicking on this access now and it will take you to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. So now here, before moving forward with the connection, let me tell you about Pabbly Community. So Pabbly Community is a space where automation users, business owners and marketers connect. You can ask questions, share work and get instant replies and helpful feedback from others who have faced these similar challenges. It is an active and supportive space to learn and grow together. And now you can find the link to join the Pabbly Community in the description box below. Make sure to check it out and join the Pabbly Community today. Alright, let's move back to the dashboard, and here to build a new connection, I need to create a workflow first. So for that, I'm going to click on this create workflow button. Then here is asking us to select the workflow builder. So you can see two options. One is new beta and the other one is classic. So beta version is modern, faster and more flexible, whereas classic one is stable and the familiar approach. So in this video, we're going to use this beta version, and then a create workflow dialog box is appeared in front of us. So I'm going to give a name to my workflow that says automatically add Justdial leads to Google Contacts. And then here for the folder, I'm going to click on this drop down menu, and here you can see the multiple folders that I've already created with different names to save my workflows accordingly. So in this particular case, I'm going to select my folder as contacts. You can select it accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, you need to click on this learn more hyperlink given over here, and it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. Alright, let's move back to our dashboard, and here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this create button given over here. Now in this workflow, you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here let me tell you that there are two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this, that means action is a response towards our trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with automation by simply setting up a trigger. So as you all know that I'm receiving new leads through Justdial, so I'm going to select my trigger as Justdial and my as new leads. Then we're going to click on this connect. Here you can see I've received a webhook URL. That means here we're going to use this webhook URL to connect a Justdial with Pabbly Connect. So it says to automate lead capture, copy the above webhook URL and configure it in your Justdial account. Reach out to your account manager from Justdial. Justdial portal doesn't have the provision to add the webhook URL on the user interface of their applications. Hence you need to send this webhook URL to your Justdial point of contact or the backend team. So basically here you need to copy this webhook URL and you need to send this URL to the backend team of your Justdial account in order to set up the webhook inside your Justdial account. Once you're going to set up the webhook, then automatically you're going to receive all your leads inside Pabbly Connect. For now, I'm going to copy the webhook URL and I'm going to send it to my backend team in order to receive a dummy lead over here. So let's wait for some seconds. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received the last name, first name, email and the contact of our lead. So with this, we have successfully set up our trigger over here. So once we have received a new lead, then instantly I want to add this lead as a new contact in my Google Contacts. So for that, we're going to add an action step over here. And here I'm going to select my action application as Google Contacts. Then we are going to select the app event as create contact, and then we are going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add a new connection. If your Google Contacts account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on the sign in with Google. Here I'm going to select my desired account. Then I'm going to click on this allow and give access to Pabbly as your data is secured with Pabbly. And you can see we are now successfully connected. So let's move forward. Here it is asking for the first name and some other details. So now here instead of entering these details manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means it's the data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I received in my trigger step or my previous action steps. Mapping makes the text dynamic so that when you're going to receive a new lead through our Justdial, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So here for the first name, we are going to map our lead's first name. Here this middle name is not required one, so we're going to leave it blank. For the last name, I've mapped my last name. Again, these fields are not required fields, so I'm going to leave them blank. For the gender, I'm going to select unspecified. Here for the email work, I'm going to map the email address. And again, these fields are not required ones, so we're going to leave all of them blank. Then here for the phone number of the work, we are going to map the phone number that we have received. And we are going to map the same number for the mobile as well because we have received a single number from our lead. Again, we are going to scroll it little down. And then here for the event type, I'm going to turn on this map button and then I'm going to leave this field blank. Alright, then you're going to move forward. And now here for the relation type as well, I'm going to turn on this button and then I'm going to leave this field blank. Now here after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully created a new contact in our Google Contacts. So now let's go and check our Google Contacts. Here I'm going to refresh it. And you can see we have successfully created a new contact with the name dummy user. Here you can see the email address and the phone number. So with this, we have successfully set up entire automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So if we have selected our trigger as Justdial and our action as Google Contacts, so that when you're going to receive a new lead through our Justdial, then instantly a new contact for the same will be created in our Google Contacts. Alright, so these were the steps to how to automatically add Justdial leads to Google Contacts. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. And now if you found this video helpful, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more automation tutorials. Also, if you have any doubts, then feel free to drop them in the comments below. And I would be really happy if you let us know what type of automation you would like to see the next. Alright, that's all for this video. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, then you can write it at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit this URL. Now, if you liked our video, then please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.